Hey class, hello everyone, how are you all doing today? I hope all of you are doing awesome and welcome to yet another session of Umang series for your grade 9, and today we will be discussing all the hot question of the topic circle. Okay, so those who are new here, those who don't know me, my name is Gopal Paliwal. I am the master teacher of mathematics at Vedantu, and let's start today's session. So we'll be talking about the previous class homework, and then we'll be moving ahead to the problem solving part. Okay, also any doubts you are having, you can post it in the comment box, and thank you so much for your love and support. Let's move ahead now. Okay, so do like, share and subscribe to this channel, because this is the what support we need right now. We are very close, so please support us, please subscribe to this channel. Okay, like these videos, share the videos with your schoolmates, with your cousins, or those who are with your your schoolmates, classmates. Share with them. Okay, chalo. So let's move ahead now with the previous class homework question. So I have given you the question. The question was, in this question, O is the center of the circle and angle AOC is equal to 160 degree. Find out the value of 3 times of angle Y minus 2 times of angle X. So you need to first find out what is Y and what is X. If it is, this is given, this angle is 160, right? This angle is 160. Okay, so if this angle is 160, this angle will be 360 minus 160, which means 200 degrees. So this angle is 200 degrees. Correct? Now we know one theorem, that angle at the center subtended by an arc is double of the angle subtended by that same arc at the circumference. So if you talk about this arc, let us say this arc subtends an angle of 160 degree at the center, right? So the angle at the circumference will be half of it, so 160 by 2, which is equal to 80 degree. So from here you can get X is equal to 80 degree. Similarly, now let's talk about this arc. This arc subtends an angle of 200 degree at the center, so Y will be 200 by 2, which is equal to 100 degree. So we have got both the values of X and Y. Y is 100, X is 80. So 3 into 100 will become 300, minus 2 into 80 is 160, which means 140 degree. So the correct answer is 140 degree. Okay, now let's see how many of you have given me the correct answer, and I have got the correct answer from, oh my god, Virat Kohli. Okay, so I sometimes find the names quite funny. Virat Kohli, if you want, see, this is just a suggestion, just tell us your real name also, so that I can put it there, so that we'll know who's the correct person who has given the correct answer. Okay, so then Aman Pal, then Ranav, Field Physics, Pink King, Rajani Kulkarni, Rahul, Anuj, Samrid, Hiram Damle and Rajendra. So these are the students, star students, who has given the correct answer. And now we'll be moving ahead with today's questions. Okay, so the first question we have is, AB and CD are equal chords of a circle whose center is O. Okay, when produced, these chords meet at E. Yeah, we can see that. Prove that EB is equal to ED. EB is equal to ED. This is the part which we need to prove now. Now, see, if these are the chords, if these were tangents, we know that tangents from the external points are equal, but these are the chords. So they have given that AB is equal to CD. AB and CD are equal, right? So what you will do, you need to do some construction. What the construction is required? The construction which we will be doing is, so the construction is, what you'll do, from O, draw perpendicular on AB and draw perpendicular on CD. Okay, let us say it is OP and let us say it is OQ. Okay, but so this diagram is very, it's a rough diagram. Okay, so it's a rough diagram. Now what do we have? Just see clearly. You know that AB is equal to CD. You know that AB is equal to CD. AB is equal to CD. Correct? Two equal chords, we know that two equal chords are equidistant from the center. That is the theorem we have learned. So the distance from the center, from O, the distance has to be perpendicular, right? So if AB and CD are two equal chords, the perpendicular drawn from the center, or the distance from the center, will also be equal. So I can say it implies that OP will also be equal to OQ. Correct? Because two equal chords are equidistant from the center. Okay, now next thing, we know one more theorem, that sir, if AB is equal to CD, okay, and this P, OP and OQ are perpendicular, so this P and Q are the midpoints of the chord, right? We know that a center, a perpendicular from the center bisect the chord, a perpendicular from the center bisect the chord. So I can say that sir, AP is equal to PB is equal to AB by 2, and CQ is equal to QD is equal to CD by 2, right? These are the two things which we already know. Now the next part, what you will do is join this O with E. Join this O with E, right? Now let us see. So let's talk about these two triangles. In triangle OPE and triangle OQE. Now see why I have joined the triangles, because I know that in my mind I want to get EB is equal to ED. Correct. Now if I draw a triangle somewhere here, I am not having enough properties, but if I join O with E, I know enough things about these two triangles, and I think that I can prove them congruent. How I can prove them congruent? First thing, I know that angle P is equal to angle Q, what? Both are equal to 90 degree. Correct. Second thing, I know that OP is equal to OQ because equal chords are equidistant from center, right? Correct. And third thing, I know OE is equal to OE common. So now you can see right angle hypotenuse side rule. So by RHS rule, I can say that triangle OPE is congruent to triangle OQE. Now if I prove these two triangles congruent, what is the thing I am getting? The main thing which I am getting is that PE is equal to QE. So what I have got from CPCT, by CPCT, I can say PE is equal to QE. Now you must be asking that, sir, but we were asked something else. What we can do is, I also know one more thing, that sir, AP, okay, AB and CD, they are equal. Correct. AB and CD, they are equal. So in a way, can't I say this, bacho, that AP is equal to PB, AB by 2. And AB by 2 and CD by 2 both are equal. So I can say that, sir, AP is equal to PB is equal to CQ is equal to QD. If these two chords are equal, their half part will also be equal. So I know that PB is equal to QD as well. Now subtract these two. From PE, if you subtract PB, what you will be left with? BE is equal to, from QE subtract QD, you will be getting DE. So this is how you can prove that BE is equal to DE. Understood? So this is how we can easily prove this part. Okay, chalo. So remember this main construction. This is the construction which we have done, and this will just prove the congruency of these two triangles, and you will get to know that this from this and from here to here, these two are equal. And you already knew that PB and QD are equal as well. Subtract these two, you will be getting EB is equal to ED. Okay, chalo. Let's move to the next question. The next question we have is this. In the given figure, OD is a perpendicular to the chord AB of a circle. Okay. With center O. If BC is the diameter, show that AC is parallel to OD and AC is twice of AD. First thing, bacho, if you look at this triangle, there is one feeling you will be generating inside you, that will be midpoint theorem somewhere. Do you remind it? And I'll prove you how to get midpoint theorem. See, first thing, they have told BC is a diameter. If BC is a diameter, definitely O is the midpoint. Definitely O is the midpoint. By center of the circle is midpoint of the diameter. So this part and this part are equal. O is the midpoint. Right here, perpendicular from the center, a perpendicular from the center bisects the chord. That means AD is equal to BD as well. Right now, in a triangle, the line joining midpoints of two sides will be parallel to third side and half of it. So OD is equal to half of AC. So directly you can say twice of OD is equal to AC. So both the things can be easily proved. It is just a simple proof of this midpoint theorem. Understood? So it's very easy. Chalo, let's move to the next part. The next question we have is this: AD is the diameter of a circle and AB is a chord. Okay, if AB is 30 and its perpendicular distance from the center of the circle is 8. Okay, so whole AB is 30 and perpendicular from this part is 8. Find out the length of diameter AD. Now see bachon, these kind of questions na, always remember the theorems related to chord. You know that perpendicular from center bisect the chord. So if AB is 30, I can say, let us say this is what AD and AB perpendicular name is not given. Okay, chalo, let us say it is OC. So if AB is 30, OC is perpendicular to AB. You know that OC is perpendicular to AB, right? So definitely this C is the bisect midpoint of the AB. So AC will be equal to what? 15. So from here I can say AC will be equal to 30 by 2 because it will be half of the chord. So which is 15 centimeter. Right? Perpendicular from center bisect the chord. Now look at this carefully here. Look at this triangle. You know this is 15, this is 8 and this is 90 degree. So can't we find out AO easily using Pythagoras theorem? So you can say AO square is equal to AC square plus OC square. AO square then will be equal to AC square is what? Equal to 15 square plus OC square is given as 8 square. So which is 225 plus 64 which is equal to 289. So square root on both the sides you'll be getting AO is equal to 17 centimeter. But always remember AO is 17. What they are asking? They are asking you AD, diameter length. So diameter AD will be equal to what? Double of it. So AD is 2 into 17 which is 34 centimeter. Understood? So these kind of questions are very common and very easy. Just one important theorem is that perpendicular from the center bisects the chord. If you understand that part, it will be very easy for you. Okay, chalo. Now let's move ahead. A chord AB with circle, a chord AB of a circle with center O is 10 centimeter. Chord's length is 10 centimeter. If chord is how much centimeter away? If chord is 12 centimeter away. Okay, if chord is 12 centimeter away from center, then what is the radius of the circle? Again, same part has been used here, bachon. There is a circle, okay, and the chord is 10 centimeter. And if the chord is 12 centimeter away from the center of the circle, so this is 12 and this thing is given as 10. So now definitely you know perpendicular from center bisect the chord. So this is 5. Right? It is 12, this is 5 and this will be your radius. So you can easily get radius using Pythagoras theorem. So you'll be getting radius square is 12 square plus 5 square which will give you 169, which means radius is equal to 13 centimeter. But this triplet to we already identify, na? 12, 5, 13. Okay, so what is the radius of the circle? Radius of the circle is 13 centimeter. So two important theorems. One is that perpendicular from the center bisects the chord, and second thing is a line joining the center of the circle and midpoint of the chord is perpendicular to it. So if you know these two theorems, some theorems related to that part, the questions are very easy. You just have to identify what property has to be used at what time. Okay. Chalo, let's move to the next question. The next question we have is two circles having radii 5 centimeter and 3 centimeter intersect each other at two distinct points. If the distance between their centers is 4 centimeter, then what is the length of the common chord? So we have a circle of 5 centimeter and we have a circle of 3 centimeter, let's say. Okay, now we are saying that their centers are, see, this radius is 5, so the center is at 4 centimeter. That means center of the other circle is somewhere here. So if I draw the diagram more precisely, it will be something like, let us say 5, it is center O, and from, let's say from here to here is 4 centimeter, another center O dash, and this circle is of 5 centimeter, right? So this is your first circle. Okay, and it is of 3 centimeters, so this will be your second circle. Something like this. Okay, now you have to find out the length of the common chord. Common chord is the point, bachcho, wherever this circle, these two circles are intersecting, join those 2 points, this will be the common chord, because it is a common chord. It is a chord for the outer circle, for the both the circles, right? Now let's see what we have got. We know, bachcho, first thing that, okay, this diagram is very rough, I think. Let's draw a rough diagram only. Again, it is again becoming very rough. So I'll draw a normal diagram only. Why to complicate it further? We'll just focus on the values. Okay, so this is the common chord, right? Chalo. So now let us say these two things. First center, second center. You know, from here to here, bachcho, this distance should be 5, and from here to here this distance should be 3. Correct? That is true. Now focus. They have told the distance between the center is 4 centimeter. The distance between the center is 4 centimeter. Now, bachcho, tell me one thing. Can't you see that this, let us say A, B, and this point is C. This triangle A, O, and O dash, the sides are following Pythagoras theorem. By 5 square is equal to 4 square plus 3 square, right? Yes or no? Correct? That means this angle is equal to 90 degree. Okay, if you draw this properly, this angle will come out to be 90 degree. It is a rough diagram, that is why it is not coming out to be 90 degree. Otherwise it is 90 degree, because when a triangle sides follow Pythagoras theorem, definitely that triangle is a right angle triangle. So I can say triangle AOO dash is a right angle triangle at O dash. How do I got O dash? Because I know that AO is the largest side. If AO is the largest side, it has to be hypotenuse. So angle opposite to AO will be 90 degree. So AO dash O will be your 90 degree angle. Correct? You need to find out the length of the common chord. Okay. First thing, bachcho, let us join these two and let's see in triangle OAO dash and OBO dash. What are the things I can say? I can say OA is equal to OB. Then I can say OO dash is equal to OO dash. And then I can say O dash A is equal to O dash B. See, these two are the radius and this is the common side. So by SSS, okay, by SSS criteria, I can say triangle OAO dash is congruent to triangle OBO dash. I think rather than proving these two, we should prove, because I want to prove AC is equal to BC. Okay, so rather than proving these two, we will prove, just a small change will do, we will prove OAC and OBC will prove congruent. Okay, so in triangle OAC and triangle OBC, first thing we know OA is equal to OB. Then we know OC is the common part. OC is equal to OC is the common part. And then next thing we can say, I have to do it in two ways. I have to do it in C. From the previous part, I have told you that the triangle AOO dash and triangle BOO dash, we have proved them congruent. So if I prove them congruent, by proving them congruent, I can say this angle is equal to this angle. And now this part I will be using to prove angle AOC is equal to angle BOC. So now I can say triangle AOC is congruent to triangle OBC. So by CPCT I can say AC is equal to BC. Okay, AC is equal to BC. The main thing is I have already done this proof in the previous sessions, where I have proved that the line joining the center of the circles will bisect the common chord. So that proof I have done it again. So first you will prove these two triangles congruent. Once you prove these two triangles congruent, you will get to know that this angle is equal to this angle. Once you know this part, then take these two triangles and prove them congruent. So you got to know that AC is equal to BC. This is what the main part. Okay, now there is a long way to solve it, there is a smaller way to solve it, so we'll just go for the smaller way. Long way, I'll just tell you how to do it. Long way is take AC is equal to X. Okay, or let us say कि take this whole is 4, take OC is equal to x, so O dash C will become 4 minus x, correct? So you will get two equation for AC square. AC square first time will be 5 square minus x square, and from here you will be getting 3 square minus 4 minus x whole square, and solve it for the values of x. Another method is, you know that area of triangle, see area method, you note area of triangle AOO dash. Area of triangle AOO dash is what? Half into base into height. So if I know this angle is 90 degrees, so 3 and 4 are perpendicular to each other. So I can say will be equal to half into 3 into 4 by a right angle triangle. It is a right angle triangle basically. 5, 4 and 3 right angle here. So I can say it is half into 3 into 4. So what you are getting? It is equal to 6 centimeter. Area of triangle AOO dash is equal to 6 centimeter. Another way of doing is, sir, what if I take 5 as the base and this as the perpendicular? So if you take this, okay, so now what you have taken? AC you need, na? So this will be equal to 90 degree, but then okay, that will not work. Between 5 and 3 there is a line on 4. Between 5 and 3, from 5 and 3 there is a perpendicular on 4. Should be same. Let's check. Chalo, I think this will not work here. Let's see. For me, I think it should be 3 only. Let's see. So we can say here that we'll use the Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so AC square, first thing I can say will be 5 square minus, let us say, OC is equal to x. So CB will be equal to 4 minus x because whole was equal to 4. Okay, so will be equal to 5 square plus, sorry, 5 square minus x square, and AC, what we have got, AC square fun from this part, and now we'll be talking about this triangle, the other one, smaller triangle. So from here I can say AC square is 3 square minus 4 minus x whole square. Both are equation of AC square only, so make them equal. 25 minus x square is equal to 3 square minus, this will become 16 plus x square minus 8x, right? So now it will become 25 minus x square is equal to 3 square minus 3 square is what? 9. Yeah? Let's write 9 minus 16 minus x square plus 8x. So x square to x square got cancelled. 9 minus 16. 9 minus 16 will be equal to what? 9 minus 16 will be equal to 7. So minus 7. So minus 7 shifted there will become plus 7. So 25 plus 7 will become 32 is equal to 8x. So x is equal to 32 by 8, which is equal to 4 centimeter. So we have got this x is equal to 4 centimeter. Okay, so this x is equal to 4 centimeter. That means what? That this whole is 4. So O and C are basically the same point. So this distance has to be 3 only. So in reality, the diagram, do you know how the diagram really looks? The diagram looks like this. 5 was somewhere here. Okay, let us say this is the common chord. So the center of the second circle is here. Something like this. So this common chord is the diameter of the radius of the diameter of the circle of radius 3 centimeter. So common chord will come out to be 6 centimeter. Okay, how do I got it? See, I got to know that this distance AC from this point to this point in this diagram which I have drawn earlier. Okay, I knew this was 5, I knew this was 3. Okay, and then I told, let us say this is x, so this will become 4 minus x, and I got to know x is only 4. That means this is 4 minus 4, which is 0. So this point and this point are basically same. Understood? This point and this point are basically same. So if this is 4, if this is 5, so this will be equal to 3 only. So that is what I was saying. It will come out to be 3 only. Understood? So if you have got x is equal to 4, so now you can use this equation here, 5 square plus x square. So put x is equal to 4 in any of the equations, suppose. So AC square will be 5 square minus 4 square. So you'll be getting AC square is equal to 9. That means AC is equal to 3. So I'm just making you visualize how the real diagram is. It is very difficult to imagine this way, because if you're doing by rough method, you will get x is equal to 4, this will be 0. So it means that the second circle is lying, the center of the second circle, that means the center of the circle of radius 3 centimeter is lying on the common chord. Okay, so the common chord is a chord for the circle of radius 5 centimeter and is a diameter for the smaller circle. Okay, so it's a very good question, special question. Okay, chalo, let's move ahead now. Next part. AB and CD are two parallel chords of a circle which are on opposite sides of the center, such that AB is 24 and CD is 10 centimeter and the distance between them is 17 centimeter. Find the radius of the circle. Now again, a very easy question. Okay, just Pythagoras theorem. So you have a circle, two chords are there. One chord is 24 centimeter and one chord is 10 centimeter. Let us say here is the center of the circle. The distance between them, between these two, is given as 17 centimeter. Distance between two lines is what? The perpendicular on them. Correct? The perpendicular on them. So now I can say, if I draw a perpendicular which is passing through the center of the circle, so this will bisect both the chords. This will bisect both the chords. So if I join from here to here, this is R. If I join it from here to here, this is also R. Correct? You know that this whole length is 17. So let us say if it is X, this will become 17 minus X. Right? Correct? It will become 17 minus X. Now, if it whole was 24, I will just make the diagram very clear. Okay, so the main part I have taught you how to you form the diagram. So I'll just draw the diagram very neatly now. It is 10, it is 24. The distance between them is, let's say, here. So now this is your radius. This is also your radius. This part is X. And you know this whole is 17, so this part will be 17 minus X. This whole was 24, perpendicular from center will bisect the chord, so this will come out to be 12 and this will come out to be 5. Now what? Two right angle triangles are there. Just write the Pythagoras theorem in terms of radius. So from the first one you can get radius R square is equal to 12 square plus X square. And from the second one, you can get R square is equal to 17 minus X whole square plus 5 square. Correct? So both are equal. So it will become 144 plus X square is equal to 17 square is 289 plus X square minus 34X plus 25. Right? So now what you'll be getting? Shift X square to X square got cancelled. Shift 34X there, and here you will be having 289 minus 144 plus 25. Correct? So 34X will come out to be 289 minus 144 will become what? So 289 minus 144, if we'll do 9 minus 4 is 5 and 8 minus 4 is 4 and 145 plus 25. So it will come out to be 34X will come out to be 0, 170. Correct? So X is equal to 170 upon 34. That means X is equal to 5. If X is equal to 5, that means this part is equal to 5 and this part is 17 minus 5 is 17 minus 5 is equal to 12 and 12 plus 5 is 17. Correct? What you wanted? You wanted to find out the radius. Now put X is equal to 5 here. So 12 square plus 5 square is what? 144 plus 25, 169. So radius is 13. So you can see the radius will be equal to 13 centimeter. Okay, so the radius will be equal to 13 centimeter. Understood? Chalo. Now, three students, Priyanka, Sanya and David, are protesting against killing innocent animals for commercial purposes in the circular park of radius 20 meter. They are standing at equal distances on its boundary by holding banners in their hands. Find the distance between each of them. Okay, so now first thing you should understand from here is that these three students are sitting on a circle, but they have told you one very special thing about this, that they are standing at equal distances on its boundary by holding banner. So they are standing in a circular ground, okay, circular park, and at equal distances. That means if one is sitting here, other is sitting at this distance, the distance between all the three is equal. 3 students are there, PSD. Chalo, we will say Priyanka, Sania and David. So the distance between Priyanka and Sania is equal to distance between Sania and David and distance between Priyanka and David. That means they are sitting in a shape of an equilateral triangle. They are sitting in a shape of an equilateral triangle, right? Now we need to find out find the distance between them. That means we need to find out the distance between any two of them. But they have given one more important thing, that the radius is 20 meter. Radius is 20 meter. Okay, so let us say this is the center of the circle. So this radius will be 20 meter. Okay, now you should know one very important thing, that when you draw a circle, circumscribing a equilateral triangle, when you draw a circle circumscribing a equilateral triangle, this point is called circumcenter. Center of the circle is called circumcenter. This circumcenter for an equilateral triangle is same as the centroid, orthocenter. This all of you have already studied. Circumcenter, incenter, centroid, orthocenter. Okay, circumcenter is the intersection point of the perpendicular bisectors. Incenter is the intersection point of the angle bisectors. Centroid is intersection point of the medians. Okay, so in this part, for an equilateral triangle, all the points are same. For an equilateral triangle, all the points are same. Okay, so if I draw, you note this information, if I draw from P a perpendicular, it will definitely pass through the center of the circle. It will definitely pass through the center of the circle, because for an equilateral triangle, circumcenter, centroid, orthocenter, incenter, all are same thing. Okay, chalo. Now let's move ahead. So we know that if I draw a perpendicular here, let us say this is PQ. This PQ will be passing through the radius of the center of the circle. If it is radius now, bachcho, so see, you know now ki it is 20. Okay, now let's do one thing. You know this angle is 90 degree. Let's talk about this triangle PSQ. So in triangle PSQ, I don't know what is PS. Let us say PS is X. PS is equal to X. PSQ, a perpendicular from center bisects the chord. So if PS is X, SD is also X. So SQ will be half of it. This means SQ will be X by 2. And SQ is X by 2. So I can use a Pythagoras theorem in the bigger triangle. So if I use Pythagoras theorem in bigger triangle, you will be getting PS square is equal to PQ square plus SQ square. So PS square is what? X square is equal to PQ. I don't know, right? So PQ square I'll write as it is, plus SQ square. What is SQ square? X square by 4. Don't write X square by 2. X by 2 whole square. So X square by 4. So what you'll be getting? Shifted to that side, you will be getting PQ square is equal to X square minus X square by 4 will become 3X square by 4. PQ square will become 3X square by 4. So you got to know that the length of PQ square is what? 3Q square by 4. So what should be the length of PQ? PQ square root will be under root 3, X square is X and root 4 is 2. So PQ is what? Root 3X by 2. First part. Bacho, PO is also the radius. PO is also the radius. So I can say PO is also 20. So OQ, I can say, sir, OQ is nothing but PQ minus PO. What is PO? PQ is root 3x by 2 minus PO is 20. So this will be your length of OQ. Why I need OQ? Because now I will be using the Pythagoras theorem in this smaller triangle. in this smaller triangle, right? So let us use the Pythagoras theorem in the smaller triangle. So if I use it in the smaller triangle, which triangle I have? I have triangle OSQ. So in triangle OSQ, we have OS square is equal to OQ square plus SQ square. Okay, now what is OS bachcho? OS is equal to 20 square. 20 square is 400 is equal to OQ square. OQ square is root 3x by 2 minus 20. So root 3x by 2 minus 20 whole square plus SQ square. SQ is what? X by 2 whole square. X by 2 whole square is x square by 4. Chalo. So let us open the bracket. So it will become 400 is equal to this. Solve this part. A minus b whole square. So a square. It will become 3x square by 4 plus b square. 400 minus 2 into root 3x by 2 into 20. So what will be getting? Minus 20 root 3x. Because this 2 and 2ab both will get cancelled. Okay. Plus x square by 4. Plus x square by 4. Now 3x square by 4 plus x square by 4 is total x square. Right? Arey bhai 1 plus 4x square by 4 which is x square. And this 400 to 400 got cancelled. So you are left with 0 is equal to x square minus 20 root 3x. Shift this 20 root 3x there. So x square is equal to 20 root 3x. Now 1x to 1x got cancelled. You are left with x is equal to 20 root 3. Okay, x is equal to 20 root 3. So all three are sitting at a distance of 20 root 3 centimeter. Okay, so this is how this question can be easily solved. So 2 times you have to use Pythagoras theorem. Okay bachcho, chalo. So this was all in today's class, and now this is your homework question. In the given figure, O is the center of the circle of radius r centimeter. OP and OQ are perpendiculars drawn to AB and CD, okay, respectively, and PQ is equal to 1 centimeter. The distance between them is given as 1 centimeter, PQ. If AB is parallel to CD and AB is equal to 6 centimeter and CD is equal to 8 centimeter, determine R. So this is your homework question, bachcho. Okay, let's see how many of you will be able to give me correct answer. And now do download the Vedantus app, because I've been telling you always. I hope all of you are downloading it as well and making a great use of it, because it's seriously a very good app. All in one features you are getting into one part. Okay, also you can join the Telegram group. Many of you are asking me, sir, I have this doubt. You can also join the Telegram group, because there are many students all over the India. Many students are there and they are discussing their doubts. Okay, so you can also post your doubts there and that will be solved, that part. Okay, also like, share and subscribe, bachcho. It is very important for us to grow and to reach out to the students who are not aware of the Vedantu yet. So help us in reaching out to those students who are not aware yet of Vedantu part. So do like this video, do share this video, do subscribe to this channel. Also press the bell icon so that you'll get the notification for any update. Okay, this is my email ID, gopal.paliwal@vedantu.com. You can reach out to me for any queries. Okay bachcho, so this is all in today's session. I'll see you soon in the next class. Till then, bye bye, good night, see you, bye bye bachcho.